I'm AC and I'm an alcoholic. Or am I? What's up, guys? This is Project Sober Dad, where we help dads just like you live a happy, healthy, sober life. I'm AC, the sober life coach for dads, and today we're going to be talking about the stages of problem drinking. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Before we get started, I just wanted to explain something to you about being an alcoholic. It took me 19 years to understand this, that that I thought I was an alcoholic. I thought there was something wrong with me. I thought it was disease. I thought that I had a serious problem that I couldn't fix. I thought there was something wrong with me personally, and there was a disease model of alcoholism that ran through my family. I have certain family members that are in certain groups that kind of perpetuated this idea that I was an alcoholic. I had to surrender for my whole life and be in recovery for the whole time, and that held me back for a long time until I realized I wasn't actually an alcoholic. I was actually a problem drinker. And these 5 stages of drinking that we're going to talk about today, they are going to help you hopefully understand where you are on that level, and hopefully help you stop drinking and live a happy, sober life. Okay. But I felt, and also when I quit drinking July 28, 2018, I felt guilty and ashamed because it took me, but I had the cravings, I had the initial early sobriety stuff, but after that I kind of just left alcohol behind. And I was drinking since the age of 12. I started drinking at the age of 12. I started heavily drinking at 14. I was on and off a daily drinker for a little while. By the time I was 33, I thought, I was daily drinking. It was really affecting my health. I was in actually stage 4 of problem drinking. It was starting to affect my relationships and my health. So that is if you were from stage 1 to stage 3, there is still help. There is things you can do to turn things around. I definitely think I'm a firm believer that you can take alcohol and completely leave it out of your life. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to be in recovery for your whole life. You can definitely ditch it and leave it behind, and I'm a testament to that. I can only tell you my story and what works for me, and you can try it out and see if it works for you. I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice, but it's definitely one of those things that I've overcome. That's why I started Project Sober Dad, because I wanted to help you guys. I wanted to help explain what I did, and hopefully you guys can implement some of this into your life and get going with becoming alcohol free. So one thing I did find, though, I was actually backed by the CDC in America, which is kind of cool. I didn't know about the study, but in 2014, the CDC did a study, and they found that 70% of Americans drank. 30% of them were heavy drinkers, but only 3.5% of these people were actually alcoholics. And that's kind of blew my mind. So out of 70% of people, 30% were actually heavy drinkers, and only 3.5% of these people were actually alcoholics. That's a crazy statistic to me, because I always thought that I was an alcoholic. I always thought I had to go to AA and be in recovery for a whole. And if you want to go to AA and that helps you, do it. But I'm just a testament to myself that you don't have to do that. There's other ways you can look at drinking. There's other ways you can realize it's a poison. There's other ways you can get this thing totally out of your life. So the CDC does back this up. Anyways, so the stages of drinking are: number 1, if you are binge drinking once in a while, once a month. This is usually teenagers. They get alcohol once a month. This is me when I first started as a teenager. I was 14, 15 years old. We would drink once a month. It turned into a little bit more than that, but once a month you're at stage 1. So you're binge drinking, but you're only doing it once in a while. Okay. Stage number 2 is binge drinking on every weekend, and this is where the excuses start to form, and you start to form these habits of drinking more than you should. This is definitely where I was at about 15, 16 years old. I started drinking every single weekend. I was a punk rocker back in the day, so I was drinking all the time. That was just the culture of the scene that we had going on there. So it was definitely one of those things. I started to make excuses. I need to drink to do this. I need to drink to do that. I was building those neural pathways in my brain that told me that alcohol gave me a benefit. Alcohol made me more confident, made me more fun. I was in a band, so every time I was a singer, so every time I sang, I felt nervous, so I had to drink alcohol, and I thought that helped give me confidence. Really, in reality, it made me probably look like a doofus, but that's what I thought. So that's stage number 2. Stage number 3 is where I started to progress into this over time. By the time I was 33 years old, about 3 years ago, I was starting to see the problem drinking stage. This is when you start seeing problems in your relationship, problems in your life. You might be drinking and driving. You might start getting arrested for your drunkenness. You might be starting fights with people. You might be starting to do these nasty things that alcohol is bringing out in you. And this starts giving you depression, gets you locked in that guilt and shame cycle, and those kinds of things. Now, this is the point where you really want to take a moment with yourself today and ask yourself, where are you honestly? Are you stage 1, stage 2? Stage 3 is kind of the critical point where you need to ask yourself, is this a problem? And I can't tell you if it's a problem for you. You have to tell yourself if it's a problem for you, if it's affecting your relationships, if it's affecting your finances, if it's starting to affect your work, if you're driving drunk. All those things are definite signs that you are on your path to being a full-blown alcoholic. So if you're in the problem drinking stage, please stay tuned to this channel. Project Sober Dad is there to help you. We're going to do videos on all sorts of topics, how to see alcohol for what it really does, what it actually does to your body. And the whole point of this is I wanted you guys to see the illusion, the magic trick of alcohol. Alcohol is an illusion. It tells you, it gives you benefits, but it doesn't. It's like seeing a magic trick for the first time. Craig Beck explained it this way, and I'm going to explain it too. So when you go to a magic show, you see the magic trick, you're amazed. But then when you actually see the guy going down the trap door, or you see the guy sneaking out the back, then you realize that, hey, maybe this isn't so much of a magic trick, and next time you see it, you can't see it again. And that's what I want to help you guys do. I want you guys to help see the lies around alcohol, why you drink it, and help you guys relieve your stress in a healthy way, get healthy in a healthy way, those kinds of things. So anyway, stage 3 is where you really got to take a look at your life, and because you don't want to go into stage 4, which is a dependence, and that's when you're gonna have to seek some medical attention. You could have tremors, you could have shakes, you could have all those sorts of things, and you need to seek medical attention. You could have heart racing, those kinds of things. So definitely if you're in stage 4, you want to seek medical attention. And stage 5 is a physical and psychological dependence on alcohol, and that's definitely where you want to seek medical attention if you're going to try to quit drinking, because you could have tremors, shakes, all those nasty things, and some people even died trying to quit cold turkey that way. So you definitely want to be in the stages of 1, 2, or 3 if you want to do the things that I'm going to let you know on this channel to help you. So definitely, so what stage are you in? Let's be honest with yourselves. I can't tell you if you have a problem. I can only tell you my story, and I know that I was at the point of problem drinking. It was starting to affect my life. It was starting to do those things that people don't want to have in their life. It was affecting my relationship, those kinds of things, and that's definitely where I quit, and I turned my life around. But I can't tell you where you are. Are you in stage 1, 2, 3? Comment below. Are you at stage 4 or 5 and you need some medical attention? Let me know with that. But anyways, guys, that's just a quick video on the stages of drinking. So number 1 is drinking once in a while, binge drinking, but still drinking once in a while. Number 2 is binge drinking every weekend, or having more than enough. Binge drinking is like 5 or more drinks in a night. So definitely I was binge drinking a lot. Number 3 is problem drinking. So you're binge drinking and it's starting to seep into a daily habit, and you're drinking more 5-6 beers a night, starting to affect your relationships and those kinds of things. And then 4 and 5 are dependence and alcoholism, is where you have a psychological and physical dependence on alcohol. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to explain that because I know it's a kind of a misconception in the world of sobriety that you need to go to AA, that you're an alcoholic, something's wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with you. And just remember, there's nothing normal about drinking a poison. So all those people who you think are normal drinkers, they're drinking the poison just like you. They're all moderation. They're all moderately, getting sucked into the trap of alcoholism. Anyways, guys, have yourselves a meaningful day. This is Project Sober Dad. Please share this video with someone who needs to hear it. We'll be doing more videos like this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Have yourselves a meaningful day, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Also, you can join my Facebook group, Project Sober Dad, on Facebook. You can also find me at AC Osberg on my personal page. Have yourselves a meaningful day, guys, and stay sober, dads. We will see you next time.